Welcome to Fireflies. We're going to go through what is Fireflies, how you can get started, and how you can get the most out of it for your meetings today. So Fireflies is an AI meeting assistant. Our AI's name is Fred. Fireflies will be able to connect to your calendar, join your meetings across various web conferencing platforms, and create notes and transcripts from those meetings afterwards that you can search, share, and collaborate on. So recapping captures your meetings, transcribes them for you, allows you to search, share, and collaborate. Here are some ways you can actually capture your meetings. But before getting started, if you are a Zoom user or Microsoft Teams user, you need to make a small settings change in your Zoom settings or Microsoft Teams settings. In your Zoom settings, you need to make sure that this one feature is turned off, which is authenticated users. Only authenticated users can join meetings from web client. Because Fireflies joins from the web client through the SDK, that needs to be turned off so that it joins reliably on time. And if you're a Microsoft Teams user, you need to allow guest access in Microsoft Teams. So that needs to be turned on. So recapping, Zoom, this feature needs to be turned off. And then for Teams users, this feature for guests needs to be turned on. It's just this minor settings change really quick, but this ensures that Fireflies joins on time and make sure it stays throughout the meeting and that your workflow is seamless. So how do you actually invite Fireflies to your meetings? One is you can invite our AI assistant, Fred, at fireflies.ai to your calendar invite, just like how you would invite one of your teammates to a meeting. We support Outlook and Google Calendar. That's actually how you sign up for Fireflies. On the calendar invite, there needs to be a web conferencing URL somewhere in the body. So for Google Meet or for Zoom, here's just two examples. This helps Fireflies know which URL, which meeting to join on time. When Fireflies does join your meeting, it'll join as Fireflies AI note taker as a participant in the meeting. And let's say for whatever reason you don't want Fireflies to continue transcribing or capturing the rest of your meeting, you can simply kick Fireflies out just like how you would kick out a participant from the meeting. And Fireflies won't capture the rest of the conversation. To have an easier way to get Fireflies to capture all your meetings and transcribe all your meetings without having to manually invite it each time, you can go to app.fireflies.ai/settings and configure your settings so that it joins all your meetings that have a calendar invite all your meetings that have a web conferencing URL on the calendar invite. And you can also customize various things where you can have it only join meetings that you are the host of and vice versa. Let's say you forgot to invite Fireflies to your calendar invite. The meeting has already started. No need to fear. If you go to app.fireflies.ai, in the welcome screen, there's a way to add it to a live meeting. You can copy and paste your URL, and you can just press join now and set the duration, and Fireflies will be able to join that call. If you are a Chrome user and Google Calendar user, one thing you can do is install our Chrome extension. And what this does is it puts a little button in your Google Calendar. So anytime you're creating an event, that button will be there. So this will be a quick reminder to add Fireflies to a meeting, and you press that button, Fireflies will be added to the meeting. If you're a Google Meet user and have the Chrome extension enabled, this is a special custom feature just for Google Meet users where you will see a button near the people section on the right-hand side where you can press add Fireflies AI to a meeting. Again, this is really handy if you had forgotten to add Fireflies to a meeting while you were setting up the calendar invite. For Zoom users, we have another custom special feature where right within Zoom, when you press add participant or invite others, you can press that button and then you can click on email and then email the invite to Fred at fireflies.ai, and Fireflies will join that live meeting that has started. For live meetings that you add Fireflies to, it just takes 1 or 2 minutes for it to initialize before it gets into the meeting. That's just a server thing. You can also upload audio files for, let's say, a meeting that you've recorded, but you forgot to invite Fireflies to while that meeting was happening. You do that on app.fireflies.ai/upload. The restrictions are it needs to be an MP3 or WAV file. It has to be less than 100 MB and less than 75 minutes for it to be captured. After your meeting is done, it'll be stored in your notebook that you can review and search. So you can search back through your conversations, click around different parts of the transcript, listen to the audio, see the transcript visually play out. You can also search back using our smart search filters to action items, tasks, deadlines, dates, and other important information. The goal here is to help you go through a 1-hour meeting in 5 minutes or less and find all the important information that you care about. The meeting will also send a recap will be sent right after the meeting once it's processed. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes after the meeting for Fireflies to process the transcript and send that out to you. And you can also configure who that recap gets sent to. Maybe you only want it to be sent to yourself. You might want to have it sent to your teammates or everyone that was a participant on the meeting. You can do that in app.fireflies.ai/settings. And here are some of our integrations. For web conferencing, we support Zoom, Meet, Teams, Skype, GoToMeeting, Uber Conference, BlueJeans, almost all of the major, very popular web conferencing providers. Coming soon, we're coming out with LiveSize and WebEx as well. And then if you want your meetings to not just be stored in your notebook, but also sent to some of the apps where you already work, like Salesforce, HubSpot, Slack, you can turn on our app integrations in app.fireflies.ai/integrations to have those meetings afterwards get put over there as well. So that's all there is to it. Hope this was informative. You can get started with your free account and try it out on a few free meetings at app.fireflies.ai. And if you need to learn more about our platform, our security, and other information, you can go to guide.fireflies.ai. Yep, thank you.